Hello, hello. You're do something a little different today because the bounty event and everything. I'm excited. Although I was gonna do a delve first, make sure I'm raid ready for the night, and then I was gonna do collector things. Also didn't want to cut off my vault video too bad, because like just went live. But at the same time, it should have been up like half an hour ago. YouTube just decided to process it for forever. One day, but hey, at least it's out now and it's a good video. Quick fun delve, and then I'll do some collecting stuff. Say one of the reasons I'm streaming is I kept telling myself like last week when I was like every single stream I did, I was like, I really got to start streaming more. Even if I'm doing like boring shit, I just need to like be online more. So here we go. Who doesn't love doing their delves anyway? Just do the one and call it done, and then go do ICC and all that fun stuff. Oh, I thought I was doing a different delve. The crystal should have given it away. Kind of dislike this scenario, but it's fine. Yeah, I do hope anyone who's already on collecting stuff is getting lucky. I got lucky. It's in my vault video. I looted the Strathholm Death Charger, then 3 tries today after doing it for 300, 400, 500 potentially attempts on it. It's very nice to just be done finally with a grind like that. Tiny spoiler for the vault video. But it's fine. It wouldn't have really been a spoiler if it had launched or was able to get published the time I wanted it to. YouTube just decided to like process it for like an extra 40 minutes longer than it needed to. Like, wow, what the heck is wrong with that? At least these the mushrooms, little spore things, pop on the ads again. Doing delves at the end of last season after they changed it so they weren't actually hitting the mobs, or not last season, start of this season. Doing any of these mushroom delves was just annoying because it just more shit to dodge with like no benefit whatsoever. And I'm gonna be so busy this month. Because not only is it the bounty month and everything, I also want to try farming out the stupid delve appearance thing. There's a two-handed mace that drops from delves. That has a unique appearance. I really want it. It's like the Iron Gobs Face Smasher or something. It's really cool. Rare drop from doing a Nemesis chest, like maxed out Nemesis boxes and delves, and like from doing the underpin specific delve. You really get stunned immediately? I want you to walk around, buddy. I want you to pop yourself on your own mushrooms. Easy peasy, and it's some bonus traveler log progress doing a quick delve. Today, of all days. I didn't look at the trading post either, so there's gonna be some good stuff there too. Quick plans for today. I was gonna do this delve just to get my Demon Hunter raid ready for later. Uh, and then I'm gonna just like sit and spam raids. Barbarian transferable and Hellcaller shards for the Mogs. Wonder where we actually turn those in or buy them at. I'll figure it out a little later. I'm a little like I am excited for those new tier 2 color variant sets or whatever, but I'm more excited for mounts. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna go do it many times. This character's already my hero for today. I favorite the Death Charger. I only spent like fucking however long in Stratholme trying to get this thing. Even though I won't even be able to use it most of the time because it doesn't fly. But you know, whatever. I have to go. For whatever reason, I think whenever you get like that gear update available for older characters or underleveled characters, whenever you do that for a character that had like its XP level capped, I swear it always cancels out that buff. What's up, Mr. Kill? How's it going? Get that fixed so I don't accidentally level. Screw over my speed set. My collection of rune blades that will not need any more. I'm so happy I'm done with that stupid spam already. 3 tries after the buff was activated today. That's cool. Going like a month ago, waking up at this time would be like the normal for me, but I got like too many chores around the house to do right now to sleep in that hard right now. And also it just helps to get on like every Tuesday I do my vault videos, so it just helps if I can get up and do that by like noon, like my whole day's ahead of me, and I can actually take like a break before raid and everything, and have like I genuinely have like a normal day. And hell, today it's like fuck it, I'm just gonna go stream. Like, I'm excited for this event. I'm excited for color, the extra tier sets we're getting, the tier 2 tier sets, and yeah, it's just stuff to do, kind of. Even if it is boring tag mobs to kill them content. It's like it's your sister's birthday. Yeah. We'll let her know I said happy birthday. And we'll try to figure it out. Like, I'm not worried about anything really. Like, killing Styx last week was a big enough win that like even if we don't do Mythic this week, I'm still gonna be kind of happy. I want to do Sprock and Monger Prog, of course, but I mean if it doesn't happen, then it's not a big deal. I shouldn't actually be looting bosses. My bags are gonna get absolutely filled. Like, it's kind of a nice thing that they did as well, like doubling actual boss drops. If like you're hunting for a certain mog that just absolutely refused to drop, like that's kind of nice. But it's not so nice on the actual bag space. Don't loot the boss. I'll take the gold. How about that? Sheesh. Like, it's a little sad to look at the thing and say, like, I mean, I know I had 308 runs in Stratholme, but it's sad to see like 122 Dragon's Hole runs, and I haven't gotten that mountain. That's not even including the time before I had the add-on installed. I've been a very unlucky boy. Actually, did I even? Okay, good. It does on the right difficulty. I was worried for a second. I was doing this on like 10 man or something, where Invincible doesn't even drop. Didn't even take a second to check. I'm not always unlucky with mount drops. I did get the Jailer Mythic mount first try, not current expansion, so that one was very lucky, but everything else has been like mostly unlucky over the years. It's actually kind of crazy to see general chat in an old raid, in my opinion. I'm sure it's happened, but you know, helps when a lot of people are probably doing it. Yeah. I've been I forgot that I was only gonna get the gold. I've been mostly lucky with the WAD ones. Um they're all the way up here. I keep forgetting that WAD was actually like 10 years ago. I still keep thinking it was like fairly recently because my brain is messed up, man. It's like that done fairly well with the WAD ones. It's only the Solar Spirehawk is the only one that like I don't have of like the chance drop things. So, and the rest of it, I'm pretty sure all the rest of these are just like grindy or farm it out or something, you know? It'd be awesome if I fucking one shot Invincible with the event going. I wish this was a smaller window. I'd keep it up the entire time, but what are the other like rare spawns from WoD that I like? Like I remember the Void Talent, which I think was what you're talking about, the Void Bird. The Void Talent, the one that's like the portal that randomly spawns. I was like on a one of my other warriors. I was like leveling it up by doing like Warlord treasures, and there it was like I was just like flying down to grab a treasure, and it was just I thought for whatever reason it was inside a portal, and it was like, oh, there's a mount here. Like that's fucking awesome. Like I didn't like I knew about it from like way back in the day, but I forgot about it. This is rarity. It just like tracks your attempts on mounts. It sucks because it doesn't like backfill. Because like I know for a fact that like I've done ICC probably like 200, 300 times and stuff like ICC or Ulduar a lot of times like that. Like all of these like probably have like way more attempts than it actually says. But yeah, yeah, that was that was like the other time I got like super lucky with like a rare drop or you know, chance spawn mount. I also got like fairly lucky with well, I mean it was like way after, but like the one that flies around in Stonecore Annex or whatever. I only got it a couple years ago, but I was like I was just like logging into like I have a bunch of characters on like dead random servers and I was just like swapping around, checking, you know, the zone real fast, and it's just like it was like the second character I tried for the day or whatever. I was like, oh, there it is. There's Annex. Dunzo. Yeah, I still don't have time lost Proto Drake, so I haven't spent a whole lot of time doing that one though. I've done it here and there, but like it's like that is a genuine like sit and grind it out. Like you have to be at your computer for like 20 hours. You only needed 8 kills on your DK to get Memoron said and Invincible. Nice. I have not been that lucky. Oh, I forgot to click. It's been a minute. Been a hot minute since then ICC. I've been in here many times, but I always forget like the first time, and after doing it, not doing this for a while. Went you needed ore and went mining. That's a pretty lucky way to do it. Thank you, Toskins, for following. I appreciate that. Pretty rare. I've never actually like seen the Geist alarm like that. I've only ever really ran this place on warriors and paladin. Fucking degenerate plate boy. Do I already have a precious on this character? I don't think so. May as well try to get the t-shirt while I'm here, you know? Bonus loot. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy I'm fine. I'm happy I finally decided to stream at a time that works out for European viewers. That's awesome. Like I have a couple of people for watch me from Europe. Um like I get the breakdowns on like YouTube. It's like, you know, it's like 40% USA, 20% Canada, and then it's just like random, no offense, European countries. I think like Germany's like number 3. That's awesome that I actually managed to stream at a time that like lets you watch, because I'm always like late night streaming nowadays. Like my casual guild of aid, we would start raiding in 4 hours from now, which like might still be like slightly accessible for an EU viewer, but at the same time it's still probably like 1 a.m. or something. Yeah, that is cool. I've never been. I've lived in the USA all my life, and I've barely even been around. Only went on my first plane trip last year. Went to a friend's wedding in Pennsylvania. First time ever flying. That was a fun experience. Got to go experience the Pennsylvania summer, leaving the plane, walking out into a wave of humidity. It's like it's like I was taking a bath suddenly, even though I was like just standing there. It's just like so humid compared to like here in Colorado. It's funny that like that's gonna be like it's like the thing I always reference whenever I think about that trip is like just leave like getting off the plane and just like being bathed in the humidity every time. It's not the only thing. I also got super drunk at the wedding. Well, thank you, Martek, for resubscribing. 23, like we're so close to 2 years, which I have to think about something to do for next week, because it's supposed to be like my 2-year YouTube anniversary of doing videos. And obviously Twitch is coming up as well, since like you and Belden are on 23 months. I don't know what to specifically do. I'll figure it out though. Or if there is anything I can really spectacularly do, besides like make an ass out of myself some more. What's up, Nama? You were in the US in 2007. I've been to Vegas. I was there as like a kid. I tagged along with my brother and my dad. My brother, he was on the, what do you call it? Like, he was on like a good enough hockey team that he would actually go to like cross country tournaments. And I tagged along with him and my dad for one trip out to San Diego and one trip down to Dallas, Texas. And as we went to San Diego, we drove through Vegas. So that's the only time I've ever been there. But I've never actually been to Vegas properly. I've never really gambled or anything. Well, besides like playing WoW and other stupid video games that have like gambling elements in them. I've never properly gambled, let's say. Probably a good thing I haven't. I don't. Do I have it? No, I don't. This character has the Heart of Azeroth, but I don't actually have the essence that would let me heal Elithria. Because I've done ITC so many times, but I've like hardly ever done this actual boss because you have to heal it. A little awkward on any non-healer class, but if you have the whatever essence it was that like the Heart of Flame lets you heal it, like you just like pop it up once and she's full healed. But I'm pretty sure I have every single appearance from this raid anyway. If there is a boss I didn't have all the appearances for, it would be that boss, which looks like I have it all anyway. Oh, never mind, I don't have these hands. I'll try to fix that doing icy, like unless I get really lucky here or whatever, very early on, I'll try to do that on other characters that can actually heal. I will not miss doing like this little trash gauntlet. Like I really liked this raid back in the day, but it's like all experiences from back then have definitely been ruined by farming out Invincible in the afterward. Wrath of the Lich King was basically my first expansion I started playing. It was the first expansion I capped a character. First expansion I started like raiding and stuff. Even if I didn't do any like actual hard heroic bosses, I was in like I'm pretty sure I was in a casual like 10-man guild. Like we might have done like heroic 10-man on like the easiest first few bosses, but I don't think we did anything more than that. Still a good time. Gave me the itch. Gave me the plate character itch. I got my DK was my first leveled character, of course, because I was a scumbag scrub. That was the only way I was going to cap out a character was playing DK. And then I leveled my paladin, and then finally my warrior. Surprisingly, my warrior, which is like my big main nowadays, was my last leveled character for that expansion. It's like part of the reason why those other two characters have so much playtime, because like they were my mains for quite a while. But of course, ever since Legion, though, my warrior absolutely overtook all the rest of my characters and is now my de facto main. I almost have 500 days played on my warrior. It's not bad at all. Almost 100 days played on my DK. All right. I'm gonna one-shot get invincible. First try. First try in cheat mode. Whatever you want to call Collector's Bounty. I was like, why is it that my immunity doesn't work for even though I'm playing assassination because I'm using a mace in my offhand? And I will not miss this RP. If I get it really fast. 1900 days played total. Very nice. Is that on a single character, Toskins, or is that like across your account? I was here. Fuck Walmart. Fuck Walmart, indeed. I go to King Supers nowadays. Across the account. But yeah. I think I'm up to 3,000 days or something across my entire account. I did like the math a couple. I did it like last year. Wait, no, never mind. I'm a little shy of that. Definitely a little shy. My superior math skills, my American math skills are hard at work today. I'm up. This isn't accurate. This was I did the I totaled up all my characters last year in March, but I was up to 1,077 days back then. It's probably I'm probably like mid thousand or just under mid thousand, 1,500, excuse me, nowadays. That's also not like counting like old characters that I played like back in BC and stuff that I used to in BC I was like already a budding altaholic. I would level a character up to like level 20 or 30 or so, get bored and I'd delete it and then I'd start a new one. Like, oh yeah, Mage Blink is pretty fun. I'm gonna play a mage. I'm gonna get Blink, play around with that for a little while, and then get bored and delete it, and then be like, you know what? I feel like playing a mage again. So, been a weird boy with that stuff. Come on, I do it again. I don't want to actually do ICC again. Please. Nope. Worth a shot. Worth a try. Damn, you get a lot of fucking loot right now. My bags are stressed out. So I keep looting bosses when I don't want to. I'm a little sad. Like I like whenever I think about this character's name, I actually think this is like one of the perfect World of Warcraft character names that I do it again because that's like all we do. We're like in a giant hamster wheel doing the same content over and over again. This character's name nails it. Do my best not to loot shit in Ulduar. Although I can't touch my collection of rune blades. Okay, these will not leave my bags. They're rune blades of Baron Rivendare. They're my collection of Stratholme runs on this character alone. I got 29 of these suckers before I got the Death Charger. There might have even been like one or two more, but I probably was selling them at first, and I was like, you know what, it would be funny to do? Just start collecting them while I'm waiting for the Death Charger to drop. And I got 29 before the end, which I got today during my vault video. Very happy timing. I'm gonna go do Ulduar, and then I'm gonna go to Dragon Soul. I guess I'll go do Rukmar. I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm gonna definitely like I am going to try like if Gmod is indeed getting bonus drop chance that like that's one that like has to get farmed out right now. Like ICC and Gmod would be like my top two to and Dragon Soul top three to farm out now, so I never have to deal with the RP in those places ever again. That's Charger back in Mandaria. Hardcore dungeons. I don't know what that is. I guess I wasn't tuned into WoW during Mist, so that might have been oh just heroic dungeons. Oh, like you got like the little like is it like the end of run bags? Like you could just get them from that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Or at least I assume that's what you mean. But the amount I need from Dragon Soul, it's the Blazing Drake. I've gotten 12B, I've gotten the Handmaiden. But the old Blazing Drake has been the one that's eluded me. I didn't even know those bags dropped stuff like that. I thought it was literally just like loot and like reagents and stuff. They probably changed it after the fact. That's awesome that you got that. 0.05 drop chance. Fairly lucky. That's like a... Maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket today. Sort of luck. Although you potentially have already used up your luck on getting the mount, so maybe it wouldn't be worth getting a lottery ticket. One of the things I was going to rant about in my video today, like I'm happy that they're doing the Collector's Bounty event, but I still would rather Blizzard I find that doing this old legacy raids and content, I do find it to be like a mini game of its own. I wish Blizzard would like give us like a talent tree to run old content or like bonuses to run old content where you can get like bonus movement speed, raid skips for old content, you know, like stuff like that. Like I'd love for them to kind of like modernize it a little bit where it's like maybe they can still keep like these drop chances really low because it's like, you know, you kind of get like weird wacky bonuses while you're running the content that like make it kind of fun. That's kind of like one of those things I've always sort of thought about, like why isn't there like a fun mini game to do while you're also doing this stuff or something? Something that like makes you want to like just do it for the sake of that. Like if you could literally run around in these raids at like literally broken like fucking cheat engine like movement speed, it would probably be kind of like goofy and kind of fun if you had like zip around at like 5,000% speed or something. It would break your game and everything, but you know, still. I hate summertime. Saying cool today, but I hate the bugs. I think the bugs are one of my least favorite things about summer. Especially like where I live, it's just like it's like moss all over the place. We just get like tons of moss, especially at night. Especially at night because that's when they're like most active, but you know what I mean. Doing my best not to loot the bosses. And I don't even bother. Spare my bags for one run. Can't remember. Can you just skip these guys? It's been a minute since I've run Ulduar. I'm pretty sure you can just skip these two side bosses, right? 90% sure. I'll do Forge Master because I'm already here, but I'm definitely not doing Razor Scale. Fuck that boss. I would have swore there was even like a time when you could just like talk to the teleporter at the start of Ulduar and you could just like skip to the inside part. Or maybe I'm like making that up like some crazy fever dream. But I would have swore that was a thing you could do at some point like 4 or 5 years ago. This fucking guy working out over here. You're a robot. You don't need to stretch. Silly guy. Like, I'm gonna be really excited about doing this stuff like today, but I know like after probably like the fifth run of Ulduar, if I still don't get Mimiron's head by then, I'm gonna be like, God, I fucking hate this place so bad. I don't want to be here anymore. but but hey, if you're really driven to get these mounts, this is definitely the time to just like grit and bear it and spam it out if you really want it. Yeah, like that would even be a thing too. Like, why not just add a skip to the very end of the raid? Like, I would be happy with that as well. Like, as a like, I think if you do the like maybe what they could do is literally just have it where like what would be like a fair number. Like maybe if you full run the raid 3 times or something, you then unlock a raid skip to like it's just like in like literally like modern raids now. You like full clear it 3 times, and then you just unlock an NPC at the start who's like, "Do you want to go to the final boss to get the mount or whatever? Get your mount chance?" Like, yes, please. Like, why not? Like, it's like what they literally do for the current raid tiers. Why can't I feel like the technology can't be that weird to add it back to the older ones because they even did it for Siege of Orgrimmar. They added a skip. When did they do that? Like towards the end of Shadowlands, or like was it Dragonflight? They just like added a skip at the very start. You just like talk to Lore Walker Cho, and he's just like, "Yo, I got you." Zips you forward. Yeah, you can't skip the Gmod. Like, true. That's why I want to like try my best to get Gmod this month. It's like such an awkward, uh, like a boss to get to. Because like you can skip, but it skips you to past Mechatork. You can only go do Jaina. This is just the worst. So it's like you half the time you have to choose between either do you want to go for the Jaina mount or do you go for Mechatork, which like I have the Jaina mount from doing Mythic back in the day at the very end of BFA. Um, so it's just like yeah, like you can't skip the Gmod. It's just like annoying. You'd think that would be another easy thing to skip forward to because it literally is the start of like the Alliance wing. You know, you port to it after you kill Dizaralor or whatever, or King Raskan, whatever the hell his name was. What I would do for raid skips like that. Oh man. Imagine if they had launched those with like this event, like, hey, 5 times drop chance for all old mounts and stuff, and you can skip all the annoying shit in those old raids. Everybody and their moms would be resubscribing to get their hands on Invincible. Like, you don't have to do all of ICC again. I'm going. Hmm. Something seems to be missing here. She doesn't. Okay, there we go. It's like she doesn't like pat really far away, does she? I feel like I've never seen her over here. Like I think my raid settings are like really low for like Liberation Undermine. So like it's like even affecting these old raids where it's like it doesn't matter. I'm at 200 frames in this old place. I wish you could fine tune it, or maybe just that modern range would just be better optimized in the first place. That'd be nice. I'll do hard mode. Why not? I don't think I need hard mode at all, but why not? Like, yeah, give me either raid skips or at least like the way a way to skip the RP in these places. That would be like the thing, like the main time saver. You literally press a button and you one shot this boss anyway. It's like, why do I have to sit here waiting for 40 seconds for it to activate? I'm being really nitpicky today. It's like, oh, it's great that they're doing the event for bonus drop chance, but it could be so much better. Well, it's impossible to please WoW players. This thing is great, but, you know, I should disable my weak auras on this character. I don't need to know. Don't need to slice and dice on this character. Maybe I do for like a really hard boss that dies in 2 hits instead of one. And it's like they also they another thing they have like the technology for that they like employed in the current raid we're doing right now, Liberation Undermine. It's like you have an out of combat movement speed buff. Like they could also just like slap one of those with the collector's bounty aura. Like boom, you're inside an old raid. Here's 50% bonus movement speed. Or at least in my opinion, it'd be really easy to add it. I don't know much about coding or anything, but I would imagine it's just like an extra line of text like if legacy raid equals true, then plus 50% move speed or whatever. I don't know the again, I don't know I know fucking like next to nothing about coding. So coding or programming. But I imagine it has to be like something like that, right? Although Blizzard would mess it up and it'd get spaghetti all over the place probably somehow. We would Galliwix would somehow be one-shotting us on like LFR for some reason. Okay, so I struck out on Invincible for the first try. Can I one-shot get Mimiron's head? I would like that. Moment of truth. Imran's head, please. Oh, I fucking got it. I didn't see it pop up here because there's so much loot on the boss, but I saw the pop up for my add-on. Look at that. First try. Free from Ulduar. I was gonna get at least one today. I had to get at least one on the first try today. Thank you guys. Now I'm off to. I have other raids in Wrath to do. Like I know I should go try see if Volta Archivon is activated or whatever. I'll go do that actually real fast. It might be one and done. Gotta use my new mount right away. Spreading my luck to those guys, all those champions camping outside Ulduar. Get this fucking guy. Talk about like a really cool like what is like essentially both a classic mount, but also like it's just like it's like such a different mount too for like at the time. Like this was probably the most unique mount in the game until like when even like Mist maybe. This is kind of like a true one of a kind mount. Even if it is just like the gyrocopter with like a a face plastered on it, it's still pretty cool. This character's on. I think I'm on Area 52. But there's enough horde people who did the winter grass to get it under our control. I guess even if it isn't, I think you could still fly in, right? Fuck it, I'll try. I guess you can't. That sucks. Damn you, Alliance people. All four of you on Area 52. Worth a quick poke. To sit through all of Dragon Soul. Oh. Hey. I so rarely ever see those subscribe things go off for YouTube. Orstein, if you're watching the stream, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Testing to make sure that my notification for that actually works. Thank you. And if he's not watching, oh, it's Toskins. Thank you. Oh, thank you though. Making sure that that notification I spent all of 5 minutes on works. Usually, genuinely, like I do like streaming on YouTube now, like doing both. It's really nice for like I feel safer about the thought that like my VODs will last forever in essence on YouTube, whereas on Twitch they disappear after like 3 months. Like it kind of sucks if like something happens and it's like, oh shit, I want to go back and like watch that again, but it's like, oh, the fucking VOD is gone. Like like all of the our prog kills on like in Aberrus and Emirgisil and stuff are all gone, sadly. Like I still have the video for like Evade's Council of Dreams kill, and I have like some of those, but like the actual VODs are all completely gone. Even stuff from this expansion is already gone. But on YouTube though, it's all at least everything post War Within is gonna stay up for a long time. But again, I always thought whenever I start talking about YouTube, I'm always like, but damn, I wish I was getting monetized by YouTube. Even a couple cents here and there from like YouTube ad revenue would be like amazing right now. I'm sadly it's like really weird to think about, but I'm like surprisingly the person in our family right now who's making the most money despite the fact that I'm only working on the weekends and making about 200 bucks a week. And then like with stream it's like every other month I make like maybe $80 or something. And I'm surprisingly making the most money in my family right now. So bad times. A lot of horrifying horn arbalist. Oh, I should not like one boss and his like 12 drops. I should not have looted. The thing that sucks though with the YouTube thing of like getting monetized is like I'm still so far off the actual like metrics I need. If I hit 500 subscribers and then I also have 3,000 hours of watch time for the last year, I get essentially the same Twitch sub perks where it's like you get the channel membership things, which would be like nice on its own. But then it's like you need to do like double that for just like flat out ads on your videos, which I understand ads are annoying, and I'm like I would always like tell people who watch my stuff like if you want to use ad block, I will not like fault you for it. But really still like the viewership and stuff. I would never fault anyone for using ad block. I have to sit through all this RP. And here's another raid that's like a good it'd be a good candidate for a raid skip because again, like the last boss is in its own room where you get ported to it. Why can't there just be a guy down here at the base who's just like, hey, you want to go right to Deathwing? Zone back down to the. Okay, okay. trust you on that, Martek. I think I've always just sat there because it's like, I mean, what else are you gonna do for a minute? Okay. Doing this on heroic. I should have probably done it on. Oh, it is on normal. Oh, I guess it's Ulduar. Reset it back to normal because heroic difficulty technically wasn't a raid thing yet during Ulduar. You could do hard mode, but you couldn't do actual heroic. Any little skip to just jump off, or not jump off, but you port down and come back up. Why did I loot? You do the same thing? Can you just like port back down and go back up? I'm trying it anyway, even if it doesn't work. Let me do that. I'm gonna turn off my weak orders right now because I do not need them on this character. Laggy. Well, I might not have skipped the RP, but I wasted enough time for it to turn on Thrall. Doing this segment as a warrior was like annoying as fuck because you'd have to like sit like when you weren't just one shotting the dragons that fly, you had to do like multiple heroic throws. Ugh. Happy that that shit's like fixed where you just like one shot it all the time. Although the thing I also think I used to do would like I would just like let them all spawn in and I would just like do like one Odin's Fury or whatever. Like kill all the dragons. Because I think if you didn't kill enough of the flying ones, but you killed enough of the ones on the ground that like chase you, I think it would still skip the event. Like you only need to kill like 10 or something, if I remember right. Or maybe I'm just making that up and I just for whatever reason thought that was better. Well, it looks like they reduced the amount of dragons you need to kill in the first place because that seemed really short. Attempt number 10. I assume that's just for today. Some guy in general chat. I wonder if I don't know if this character can even do BFA content. I'm gonna have to get on one of my real characters to do BFA. Level 60 might be pushing it if I can even do it. Level 60 very well might be like current level for BFA content. I don't know what the level squishes we've had over the years. I really wish I had a second dagger just to be able to spam mutilate. All those loots.
It is done. Our power now resides within the dragon soul. Our fate lies with you.
Come on, Skybreaker. Martek, if you're still here, you don't know any skips to skip Spine of Deathwing, do you? That I didn't know about. So that's always the fun one. Nope, it's suffering. Got it. Like the fight isn't anywhere near as hard as it like used to be. Used to be back in the day, but still it's like you have to basically play out the entire fight. Day's clear. Yeah. I'm suspecting I'm gonna be busy tonight. I'm gonna be doing this up until about raid time. Do raid, and then I'm also gonna. I assume we're gonna play 7 days later tonight too. So I'm expecting to actually be streaming most of the day because I've been meaning like again I just want to like start streaming more. I need to not be like lazy and just be like I'm just gonna like chill and do whatever. It's like I need to, if I want that YouTube money, I gotta work for it a little, or try to work for it. But I still got like some video ideas coming up in the near future that maybe might help out in that regard. I'm gonna be doing like the raid review, which like I had a lot of fun doing the first one, so I'm hoping that the next one will be fun too. Like a nice like hour, 2 hour long like basically podcast about just like talking about how I felt the bosses worked out in the raid. Fun little stories and stuff, maybe. Like, look at how many things drop. I think the whoever pitched the idea to drop double drop chance for items or whatever, double item drops is just like mad lad. Now for my favorite, everyone's favorite. And I don't know what people normally do, but I'm like a spazzy little fuck on this guy. I'm just gonna sit and go back and forth and rock the blood. Kill these first few amalgamations off, and then I just let the blood slowly build up. Just to get the bow achieve. Okay. So I know I got the legendary on my one of my warriors like last summer, but I definitely didn't do it on a hunter. So I'm guessing there's one specifically for hunters to earn the bow. Do I have that? How do you know what category it's under, Martek? I'm pretty sure I got like I don't. Not only did I get one bow, I got two bows, like the same kill. Here left. Yeah, maybe I need to do it on a hunter. So I'm just missing it because I'm trying not to accidentally kill myself on anything. Should be enough. Should be enough bloods. Although I just killed my guy. Really? Again, I don't know what other people do for this fight, but I usually just do that. Like I'll sit and just like rock back and forth, get like a bunch of bloods on the ground, and then I'll like do the things back to back basically. I think I need to wait for a few more bloods before the next I can break the next scale, but I've always kind of found that that works for me. Oh no, he's totally just sucked up a blood vial before he died. My poisons are too weak on this character. But like these bloods right here should be more than enough to finish it. Like I know you can also like stand on little the open wounds to like get sucked to his back, but that like fly it makes everything fly off, so I haven't actually run this raid on this character because I'm getting the achievements pop up. So I think this character's been literally in prison at Stratholme for 2 or 3 years, never leaving, only ever running Stratholme when I get the itch to try for Death Charger. I don't have to talk to. I'm pretty sure I have to talk to him again. That's why I'm like staying here. Actually, like start the. Yeah, there we go. I've run this place so many times. I definitely knew it. It's just like second guessing myself because I'm suddenly streaming myself doing it. Maybe what I should say is because this character's never run the raid before, it didn't know it's supposed to stand and wait for Thrall. Right, I need the Blazing Drake. No Handmaidens. I've gotten 3 Handmaiden drops, if I remember right, without getting the Blazing Drake. It would be nice to never, ever have to run this place ever again. Nope. Unlucky. That's why we do it again. Not right now, though. I'll do it. I'll do it again a little later on, maybe a different character. Well, definitely on a different character. Although I guess I could do it on normal, I think. Some old raid lockouts are weird still. You can only do it on like one difficulty a week. I'd probably just do it on a fresh character. Now I'm off to I'm off to Wad. I'm gonna go Camp Bruckmar. I assume he gets bonus drop chance. Although I think Dungeon Raid Boss. It says rare mounts, it's not like only in legacy raids or anything, so. The event's still so fresh, people are there's nothing new posted on Wowhead about anything, so this character should have Wad unlocked. I think. I have a Garrison Hearthstone, so I should be fine. In fact, I should have just used that to get here instead of wasting my actual Hearthstone. Hmm. I'm also trying to think, do I have that not only did I not use my Garrison Hearthstone to get over here, do I possibly have the portal thing on in my garrison that I'm just not gonna use that I could have gotten down there pretty quickly with? Those I'll find out. Maybe not this week, but I guess next week. So I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna do like every single character is gonna do every single raid, right? But it's like I could definitely see myself doing this on like my few speed characters, like doing it for sure weekly on them. And then if I'm like I really just don't ever want to do Dragon Soul again, so maybe I'll do that on like my my actual real characters just to like get extra chances. Suppose it depends how desperate I am by the end of the month. And never run old content again. And I'm also gonna do Legion stuff, but I was thinking about it earlier. It's like if we're gonna get, because I'm pretty sure they definitely announced that like Legion Time Walking or not Time Walking remix is coming. So I'm like 90% sure we can just buy everything again, like we got with Mop remix. So is it necessarily worth it to spam Legion content if we're gonna be able to just be able to buy it in a couple months anyway? Yeah, it's one of those things I was like bouncing around in my head earlier. I was like, I'm not sure about that. What's the correct answer to do? Do I have to my super macro to camp bosses? Maybe not super. Not literally super, but and usually what I would do with all these Ruckmar isn't on the thing. Oh, that stings. Hey, maybe I'll just get it lucky right here anyway. Like I imagine Blizzard, like it, well, they might leave it up in the air for a few days, but they'll probably post. Maybe they will like post that, like, oh, so here's everything that like is guaranteed bonus drop chance and stuff. Like if Ruckmar isn't on the list, I probably won't bother coming down here again. This is like one of those things that's like it's so out of the way, and it's like this is the only mount in this expansion I like need like this. So it's like there's no, I'll go do Blackrock Foundry while I'm here, or the other one, Hellfire Citadel. I got all those mounts already. It's just Ruckmar that's been the piece of shit that hasn't wanted to drop for me. And I guess I'll definitely go do Legion stuff, even if I think I could just buy it in a couple months anyway. But I'm not sure about BFA and Gmod on this character. I'm thinking this character is too equal level with BFA content because it's only level 60. Like it might be able to solo it, but it might not be like worth it for the time investment. That motherfucker, I didn't get the tag. Oh well. I'm not waiting around for another 15 minutes. I realized I didn't get the tag when I was still mounted up on Mimron's head. I think I was too close for Poison Throw to work. Poison Knife, whatever. What do I need in Legion? It's definitely the Hellfire Core. And Midnight of Karazhan. I haven't run Karazhan in a hot minute. I tried so hard. I can't remember which season it was, but one of the Shadowland seasons, Karazhan was like activated. So you could do it on like Mythic Zero, and what you could do is you would just be the Venthyr Covenant, and you'd use Dora's Shadows in a certain spot, and he would like let you path through the like an invisible wall, so you could literally go from like the start of the dungeon. It would be in the amphitheater. You would like fall down, and you'd basically be done with the entire, up to Horseman's Reigns boss. You'd be done with everything in like 3 minutes. It was glorious, but sadly, as soon as the season was over and Mythic Zero went back to being not Shadowlands content, it went back to being Legion, it turned off Dora Shadows in that place. Sad days. Definitely make sure I'm on Mythic. So I'm pretty sure the Hellfire, the Red Infernal is Mythic only. But at least on this character, I already have the raid skip unlocked. It ain't all just waiting around for RP all day. I don't need kick. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely suspecting I would not be able to do BFA content considering how slowly this stuff is dying. I am literally only fan of Nizing, but still. Shit, I'm gonna have to actually play the game to beat the bosses, aren't I? And it's really good on this character because I don't have Mutilate because I'm using a mace in my offhand. Playing Assassination for the sole purpose of fans and kniving. It's trash. Am I gonna actually let it have to use cooldowns on this stuff? Like, what the fuck? Or have I somehow managed to bug this out because this guy is dying so slowly. And these guys also are not dying. Yeah, killed one. There we go. I found the fucking plot armor. Fucking chink in the plot armor. Those fucking guys. First time having to actually kill that trash and since like 2018. Oh, brother. The ball video doing? I didn't want to like cannibalize it by streaming, but at the same time, I was like, I kind of feel like streaming today, doing random stuff. I say it's doing okay for an hour and a half. I don't have that shit bound on this character. That's surprising, honestly, because I'd never had to do anything on this character really. A little surprising for like this boss because I know I've unlocked the skip. I'm definitely getting everything wrong. Ugh. Probably have a dagger to actually use in this boss, so I'll give myself a proper rotation of some kind, but oh well. Give me the haste bubble, or at least. Every other character I've logged into, it had like all their talent trees set. I was like, did I not talent anything on this character? Because it feels like something is definitely wrong. I think it's just maybe a little too equal leveled as a character. It's taking a hot minute more than I'm expecting, considering you know, you'd think all legacy content would be one shotable, but when you're also technically like a legacy character, it's not going to be that easy. Here's my bags completely full. I get a convergence of fates at least. The best trinket in the game. I don't think so. All right, so I only fought Ellison for like 3 whole minutes, so I'm sure Gul'dan's gonna be so much easier. I really should have grabbed a dagger. Even if I just use an heirloom one. Again, it's like I know I have the skip unlocked on this character. If I really killed these bosses enough time to unlock the skip, but like still doing it this slowly, or am I just like really fucking up this time with this character? I can't tell. Or did some other weird scaling thing happen in the meantime? It's like causing this to go so slow. Maybe the levels got rebalanced again at some point and I just forgot, and maybe it's always been this slow. At least it's gonna be over soon, right? There's no hidden phase on Mythic. I'm a little sad they don't do like hidden mythic phases anymore. Or at least like real mythic hidden phases like this and not like the one they did on a jailer where it's like, you know, it's like, oh, he gets a shield or whatever. I didn't actually prog that boss, so I have no idea. Been a little too long since the race rolled first for it. Yeah, I mean, so the things on this boss aren't as bad as they used to be. I come back to doing this on like one of my real warriors. I'm gonna be so happy. This isn't as a joke. One shot him. I've been fighting this boss for 5 minutes on this character. Let's see if it was worth it. Was it a meaty worth it 5 minutes? No. I saw Infernal and I was like, oh shit, never mind. Just the trinket. I got Mog though. Big. So could probably still go do Karazhan. That'll probably be more normal. So I'd have to get out of here in a clever way. Unless Khadgar ports you back. I think he ports you back to Dalaran. Maybe not. This character's not in a guild, so it's I got like fucking shit bad terrible Hearthstone cooldown. So I'm kind of stuck here for a minute. Just you don't get the or just trying to think about it a easier way to get back to like Eastern Kingdoms, but it's like literally just like one of these wormholes, I guess. I forgot this character's an engineer. Just enough engineering to get the wormholes activated. If I'd known I would have gotten ported here, though, I probably would have just used my garrison arsenal. That would have been faster. No big deal. Look at all those guys who didn't play Remix down there. Could have gotten it for free. Good times. I miss Mob Remix. I'm looking forward to Legion Remix. That'll be super fun. Assuming it works like mostly the same way. Although I could see Blizzard trying to do some preventative, fun detected things. There'll be no frogs this time. Definitely no frogs. I get to Karazhan. Just trying to remember. Easy way to Karazhan. There was the warlord starting quest with like port you basically right there, like the zone over. But I assume this character can't do that anymore. Aliens. No, actually, that's it right there, isn't it? These be right. That's not the right continent. Shit. That's the port for Dragonflight stuff. Got it. Hmm. Okay, I just port to Twilight Islands and fly down slowly. I guess you get a Zeppelin. I could have taken the Zeppelin too. I'm a little rusty on my getting around the world game. I haven't done this in a minute. This is Zeppelin down to Booty Bay. Doesn't matter though. It just means I get more time to enjoy my new Mimiron's head. Hmm. Time to fuel up. The only thing I haven't done today that I'm a little worried about is I have like a steak ready to cook, but I was like, I kind of want to stream, but I also like don't. Like either I'm gonna take a little break before raid time to go cook that and eat it, or I might just like stream all the way to raid time, power through raid, then go cook my steak. Like I'll kind of figure out what I'm doing in a little bit here once we're a little closer to 6 o'clock my time, about 2 hours from now. Maybe I'll just like stop at 5 and go cook it up. I'm not sure though. I just like knew I wanted to do something today besides just the evade raid stream. Here's one thing I was a little worried about. I thought I was gonna be so fast with like my instances, I was gonna be like capping out the timer, but because I'm doing all the slowest ones, it's taking me a hot minute to do them and to just get between them. We're on Mythic. It'd be awful if it was if the Huntsman's reins weren't on the table of bonus drop stuff. But yeah, there was a I can't remember which one of these pillars it was. I think it was just this one right here. You could just like Dora shadows inside, and then you'd be like on the lip, and you could just drop down. And you didn't have to worry about doing this boss down here or any of the trash because it's like it just saves you like literally 5 minutes of your time just getting down there. Such a good skip. Wish Dora shadows was still enabled for legacy content. That would be another like good, probably easy change they could do to make things a little bit better. Running old stuff again, it's just like give us all the bonuses from Shadowlands and shit. Like, why not? That was going to echo the entire time. At least it's not Westfall Story, which like you can full on bug Westfall story if you kill the bosses like too quickly, and you're kind of just like fucking stuck here forever. This will be the last thing I do on this character, and I'll swap to another to do. I'll do BFA. I'll keep it. I'll keep it a little fresh. Anyone stick it stuck around the entire time. Definitely a good chance for like Mog if you're missing anything too. Just trying to think of like if there's any. It would have to be raids I like don't spam for mounts. Like that would like maybe have some drops that I like could still need. Like there's also like stuff that like I've only ever ran before, like only on warrior. Like I've done like 90% of all mount farming on only warrior. I know I don't need to kill Morose, but I'm just gonna kill him real fast. Just like the thing I always did whenever I came here. Even if you don't need to kill him to get Horseman's Reigns, it's like why not? Extra 10 gold, extra chance at Mongoose or whatever. I think he drops an illusion. Which I probably already have, but alright, give me that mount. Nope. The thing that always fucking teases me, this stupid relic that looks like a horseshoe. The thing is evil. So suppose I'm off to do Jamad. First time doing Battle of Dazar'alor in a minute. Let's do it on one of my real characters. I don't need to be on a speed guy. I'd rather kill the bosses in one hit and get out of there. These characters down here, they're more so for the older places like ICC and Ulduar, like the big long running around. So they got the speed sets to wiggle around quickly. But I know that like my warrior has like basically every single raid skip unlocked. Also go try Sanctum for chance at that mount too, the Vengeance or whatever. Oh yeah, there's a mountain there. I always forget about it because I didn't do that raid on Mythic. I didn't do any Shadowland raids on Mythic, but still. I guess the fastest way there. I don't have my portal add-on activated on my warrior. Being lazy for raid. Go right to Zuldazar though from here. Easy enough way to get there. And I could even you can definitely do BFA raids on multiple difficulties on the same character per week. So I could even just like go do it on LFR first, do just Jaina, because she drops Gmod in LFR, and then do a normal and a heroic and maybe a mythic if I feel like doing it a third time in a row. be a little boring for stream. But again, that's that's part of the reason why I'm streaming today. So it's like I just want to stream for the sake of doing something, kind of get myself out there a little more. Don't just be lazy. This is the pretty sure this guy you talked to for LFR. Yeah. Victory or death should be it. Should just be. It might be the boss before Jaina, but it also might just be Jaina. Oh, whole wing. Never mind. On this difficulty, she does indeed drop the G mod. He doesn't drop it. She does. On normal and heroic and stuff, she drops it, or he drops it, whatever. Getting tongue-tied. I don't usually sit and talk this long. Even when I stream, I'm usually like listening to Eris or people. Talents aren't on my end. Okay. I got some T-Mog. Oh, I really have to be careful looting stuff on my warrior. My messy bags are going to look even worse. I have way too much garbage, but I'm like holding on to stuff for no reason at this point. My warrior could just delete everything and nothing else matters basically besides what I'm wearing and like my two other pieces for arms and a shield for prot. I think what is I kind of want to say Battle of Dazarlor still might be one of like my favorite like modern raids. Like I had such a good time during this season. Definitely think Battle of Dazarlor is still one of my like top 3 favorite raids. Like honestly, it's one of those things that like BFA was really bad at the time, but like looking back on it, like man, BFA was so fucking good though. It's like 110% Stockholm syndrome, I think. But man, like what I had such a good time during this expansion. Because I guess I think the thing for me is that like Legion was like the first expansion I like really played WoW. Like I rated all the way through. I like played every single class. Like I did like so much shit. I did like Mythic Plus and I did everything. Like Legion was the first like real expansion for me, but like BFA was like the first real expansion after I got good air quotes, right? Like I was like in the groove of playing WoW. So it's just like this was just like me at my peak for sure. Like way far around, even though it's like you don't have to do that on LFR. I think we're gonna just walk through all of those, huh? Alright, save me from full running the dungeon, please. Come on, LFR chest. Nope. Worth a shot trying it on LFR. Let's see, you skip right to the mostly right to the relevant boss. Is there any difficulty I don't have like all the mod for? Maybe. I'm pretty sure I have all the full plate set. I already have all the plate sets already. I don't have all of Raid Finder, so that's part of the reason why I was doing it, even though I definitely didn't do any boss that actually drops the stuff. Hopefully this thing actually works. I think this bugs out half the time. Last time I was like spamming Desaro lore. Like if you don't full clear all the trash, like these guys get caught up on like a dog in the corner. Real good. But even if you skip everything, you have to like wait for them to like play out the full cinematic because the game thinks that you're like watching the cinematic right now. Oh, I love this. There we go. I think back in this season, I think Evade only ever killed up to Grong. I don't think we ever killed the next boss. I think we might have pulled it like 1 or 2 times, but I don't think we ever actually killed it. I got Mog. That's what we're here for, not mounts, just Mog. He's not gonna make me do the phase, is he? I gotta do this. The little toast windows are in a weird spot, and they're cramping my style. There's just so much loot too that like when you loot a boss, it's like here's 4 things to look at. Here's another 4 things and some more. It's like I don't want to keep looking at that. I can't remember if on like it might have only been with my. I think the last time I did this raid, I was doing it on like a pretty shittily geared druid. Um, I don't think I have to worry about doing any real mythic mechanics. I think I had to worry about it on that character because it was like so badly geared. It did no damage. I like had to actually do parts of the fight correctly. I guess I'll just run right ahead, can't I? On this character, I could definitely do it. Probably can do it in general as long as you're 80. I'm getting quite lucky with on the Mog today. But I also don't think I've run this place all that often since they added like Warband, like transmog where you just like can use everything. You don't have to be on like a character that can actually equip it to equip or use it to like learn the appearance. Yeah, I'm definitely pulling that group. One of these bosses is the fucking annoying one. One of these guys does something like stupid. I think it's this storm guy, like stuns you for 30 seconds if you don't kill him like right away. I think at least. I can't remember. Okay, no problem. Just one shot it. I think this is the boss I was like, I had to do it correctly on my druid or something. At least as best as I could considering I was solo. I think that was the main problem. Solo on an undergeared character that can just like one shot the bosses. I was having to like live through the little like dino polymorph in the I think it wasn't a stun, I think it was a silence. You get silenced by that guy. So you're just like literally getting wailed on the entire time. Everybody be running the old raids.
Struck a decisive blow against the Zandalar. Let us hope their king chooses to prevent their fears.
Like hungry predators, the Alliance monsters closed in on their prey. The Heartless Alliance stormed the throne room. Our noble king defied them to the very end.
King Rustakan of Zandalar, I order you to submit. You will bow before your new master, King Anduin.
I think what I might do.
Deliver your daughter to us as a hostage.
Again, I do got raid in like an hour and a half. And I kind of do want, like, now that I'm thinking about that stake, I think I want to do that. So what I'll probably do is I'll kill Mechatork, see if I get Gmod. I'll go do Nyalotha because I can skip and only have to worry about doing I have to do the first 3 bosses and then I skip, if I remember right. And then I'll go do Sanctum of Domination. Also, I should also have the skip unlocked for that one if I remember correctly. So, as soon as I do all 3 of those, I'll stop there and take a break to go get some food before Evade Raid. Again, it's funny having general chat in these old raids. People are like I'm stuck on this boss because it's bugged out because I killed it too fast. It's like, that's like the other thing I wish these old raids would be better about, like not having a weird thing that you can just get like, maybe not permanently fucked on, but you can just get like stuck for 10 minutes while you're like waiting for it to reset or something. Waiting for a berserk to go off to kill you. One more boss. kept looting stuff because my button to like have controlled looting was on a different keybind than I thought. Like, oh, that's weird. Spare my warriors bags. They're already messy enough as is. I don't need any more garbage in there.
Alliance forces! Get to the harbor! I've got you covered!
Not so fast, I stinker. Your mega fighter isn't going anywhere. You might you might
You plan to stop me with that naughty piece of junk you call a flight suit? Were you planning to
Trying to like, I'm still trying to like look over and see if there's like a new list updated or anything on Wowhead about like any of these bosses. Like if Ruckmar isn't covered by the buff, I probably won't bother doing that guy again. Oh man. I don't think anything will kill me if I sit and type for a minute. Can't type at all.
I'd advise you to stay grounded!
I really hope I can't remember if I have to actually do the mechanic or not to like get him into phase or if it's just like a timer. It's coming down, never mind. Save me, please, Mechatork. I've done this place plenty of times. I like fucking. I didn't like my only problem. Like the only thing I didn't do back in like this expansion is I wasn't like double rating or anything. So no Gmod. If I had maybe been double rating back at this time, maybe I would have gotten myself a mount if I just like played a little more. I only really rated on like this character. Any way to kill myself real fast to get out of here super fast? Let me leave. Take me home. Off to Nyalotha. Which zone is Nyalotha in? Uldum. Good old Uldum. Should be Uldum. more raids, take a little break. Fade raid. And then some 7 days to die, more than likely. Busy, busy day for me. I think I'm in like I'm in the old version of the zone. Really hoping it is actually in Pandaria. Pretty sure that's the sub zone, so it should be this should be the major zone. If I remember correctly.
Light bless you.
Why wouldn't I have it set to the modern version anyway? Was I doing something weird on my warrior recently? Sure. I'm just I'd say I'm mainly happy right now that my room isn't absolutely boiling. At least it doesn't feel like it. I was like, that's probably the worst thing about streaming at this time of day. It's like, WoW really sets my computer on fire and turns my room into an oven. So the fact that it's 4:30 and I don't feel like it's a little warm in my room, but it isn't like I'm not baking, you know. This time of year is great. See, like right here would be a good moment for like an out of combat movement speed buff where it's just like fucking like you're basically mounted up inside, so you're able to do these long ass runs, no problem. Or you could even just like enable it so you could just mount up in these places. Again, I'm like I keep always like want to have like these be like better. Like you're running the old content to get rewarded by getting a mount or whatever, but it could also just be like not annoying to do. And a room like this wasn't so bad back in the day because it was easy to just like have your two tanks run one way and like have a melee DPS run the other way to like grab everything. You like easily aggro everything because they're it's all hostile mobs that just like get right on you. But like doing it now, it's like just like sitting here spinning whirlwind all over, having to like full clear the room slowly because it just like doesn't aggro. Like why not have it so like if I get one of these little scarabs, they all just come at you. God, like just one person running a raid and just like fucking your the loot log is just maxed out. Oh my gosh. I also have to do the emissaries thing at some point as well. I saw that like when I was grabbing stuff on my demon hunter, it's like my demon hunter's at that point where it's like it's almost like only needs like mythic plus tens and mythic raid, but like it's like arguably still like maybe a little useful to do like the delves and all the other uh like the weekly quest. When I was picking those up, I noticed that they're not giving like the regular chest anymore. They're giving like Hellcaller chests, so you can get like more of the resource that is like dropped by the emissaries from doing like the other content, which is like kind of a nice way of making it so that you're not literally just spamming the goblins. You can also just like play the game normally and get the same, maybe not the exact same reward, but you still get like, you know, participation at the very least. That was a fun fight. That's like one of the other fights I did. There was a corruption bow that dropped that was like pretty good for hunters. This was like one of the few raids I got to actually like bring an alt in for on mythic, mind you. It's like crazy to think that like evade. We used to have some different officers in that were more strict about alts and stuff, but nowadays that like GM and stuff, and our officer group's a little smaller than it used to be. Um, it's kind of like more loosey goosey. Like I really don't give a shit about alts in raid as long as like bosses are still dying. Like it's kind of annoying when it's dying slower, but like as long as you're still killing the bosses, like I don't really care. Still kind of wish I do wish though that like some people wouldn't be like swapping around more often. Like I've kind of recently swapped to my demon hunter, but it was like kind of for a relevant reason. Some other people have kind of like swapped a few times for not much of an apparent reason, or if they even talk to me, which it happens. But like I don't again, as long as we're killing bosses and it's not like instead of playing your 680 ret paladin, why are you bringing me your 630 hunter instead or whatever, right? I'm not trying to call out anyone, but it is like it's like man, come on. As long as we kill bosses, it doesn't matter though. Yet I'm in a really I'm in like a nitpicky mood today. I think like as much as I'm kind of having a good time getting Death Charger in the morning and Mimiron's head already. And I'm still just like, yeah, got like I got to jab at the little things right now. Just kill it. Trying to skip this pack is like I don't really need to. It worked out pretty well timing wise for my newly established plan. Pretty sure you have to full clear this entire hallway to open the door. If I remember right. There's just like more trash. I'm really not sure there's like a better way to do it. Like it sort of respawns on you. So I don't know if you're just supposed to kill like X amount until the boss eventually activates, or like there's a smart way to do it where it's just like, oh, you only have to worry about like this one pack and it's over. Like it's over. Unless it's still maybe it's still playing the cutscene, so I'm still have to waiting for the RP that way. Something like that, maybe. That's why it's not activated yet. Should be good right here though. Any moment at least.
That does not sound particularly encouraging, Mother. N'Zoth's rage seems fixated upon me, champions. Perhaps you can turn.
Anybody know if you could kill this guy before he like runs away? Be great if you could just like one shot him right beforehand and he just dies, but I'm pretty sure he goes full immune to damage as soon as he hits like 50%. Please don't say I have to talk to Rathian. And this is like one of those areas. It's always acts funny. I swear, every other time I do this place, it's always like fiddly to get this guy to activate. There he goes, finally. He didn't like how close that was, so it's like you have to leave and go talk to Rathian first or whatever. Actually, no, he doesn't go like immune. He just like absorbs no damage, and he's like technically healing.
Champion, N'Zoth is luring us into the core of his... I dare not enter that foul place, lest I lose myself to his madness. Strike him down.
Ching, ching. I love the tears set. I'm gonna kind of miss that little sound effect. Kind of, not really. Ano got invincible and looks like on his first try. And the invincible is gonna be one that's gonna suck if I don't get it quickly. I mean, basically all of these dungeons, or all of the raids, are gonna be like that because it's like I've done them all a lot of times. I feel, even if like I didn't do them a lot at the time, like Dragon Soul and stuff, like I still have done them like a lot since then. Guess I gotta fix my mace up, get it ready for raid. Need that, don't need that.
For an old god who claims to see everything, you are blind to the threat before you.
On Azoth, fun fact, for anyone who hasn't been on the streams when I've shared this before, N'Zoth was technically my first ever CE I got, because I helped out my friend Cole, who jumps in the stream sometimes. His guild needed a 20th person, like literally just anybody, and he like just invited me, and I was like, what do I do on Mythic? And he's like, just follow me. And I think I died in phase 1, and I got a free CE for it, basically. I didn't get the mount, but like he was like after the fact, he's like, bro, if you had gotten the mount, I would have told you just to learn it, because I think he ended up leaving that guild right after. uh, I'm fucking up my sanity. Hopefully, it doesn't kill me. Can't remember. Been a minute. Oh shit, I might be dying. I think I left an ad up or something that should not stay alive. I think one of these guys does like sanity damage. Maybe I got hit by something stupid. Or maybe it just won't kill me nowadays, who knows? Maybe it doesn't kill you anymore. It's been just long enough, I really can't remember much about the intricacies of this fight. And I still gotta do the mythic phase. Alright, Nyalotha Ulcir, first try. 100% right here. Weird, it's not in here. I think it's bugged. I don't know about that one. Off to the Shadowlands. How do I get there really easy? I guess I don't have to worry about it on this character. I got regular Hearthstone cooldown. Probably have like a port there. Actually, I do have the ports there, but I'm just gonna be lazy and I'll Hearthstone. Literally just like portal to Theater of Pain, for instance, and fly back to Oribos. Orbos is up here still, isn't it? Yep, it is. Everybody's favorite expansion. I'm not like literally full on like Shadowlands wasn't all that bad, but like I do kind of think that like Shadowlands wasn't all that bad, though. Yeah, I'll be one of those guys. It's like it was fine. I think like BFA was better and stuff. Like we've definitely had better. Like this is definitely like a low point of recent expansions, but it still wasn't that bad, in my opinion. Someone who played all the way through, except for like mythic rating, for instance, I didn't do that. Pretty sure it's Desmotarian. Yeah. Quick in and out, 5 minutes Sylvanas for Vengeance, whatever the thing's called. I can't even remember what it's called. Oh, is it just Vengeance? Yeah, okay. Don't I still have to kill Kel'Thuzad, even with the skip? Ugh. I'm only grabbing this first power because I don't think you need any of these powers to actually kill the boss. Maybe I'll grab the stun one if it's up. I'm pretty sure you only ever get offered these 4 powers nowadays instead of like getting randomized like it used to. So just grab that to make sure I'm safe from the chain. Oh, I get condemned back. Fucking, I missed that. I miss all the Covenant abilities. Every single warrior Covenant ability was pretty fucking good. We're spoiled. Let's see if I could let Roar kill him off at 10%. Not quite. Still gonna do most of the work while I'm stunned. Yeah, at least it is just Kel'Thuzad. Not bad, not bad. Like, I'm pretty sure when I was farming for the raid skip, I can't remember which one of my characters got it, but I'm pretty sure when I got the raid skip, either on like my warrior or one of my other like good geared characters, I got the 9 mount, so I can just skip right to the end and only worry about vengeance. That one, like I kind of am not a fan of them doing like multiple mounts in a raid that aren't just like off the end boss. It's like it's kind of like it's more incentive to do like the earlier bosses or whatever boss that drops it. But like it is kind of annoying being you know, like to just finish the raid, skip ahead, but it's like you have to do so and so first. I wonder. Last time I was doing this, the inside guy, the mind Kel'Thuzad was like bugged out. You had to just like AOE to kill him. when you're downstairs. I wonder if they fix that. We'll find out. Yeah, they fixed them. Cool. Also, really doesn't matter on this fight. You really get a helper Arfis to help you kill Kel'Thuzad on Mythic, just to like tank all the mobs for you while you're downstairs. That's pretty sick. Or have I bugged it out? There we go. I was like, why can't I go down? It wasn't letting me. I think I was on top of it as it started, so it didn't like me being there already. Oh boy, you know what double raid drops mean? Double animus drops. Big fucking anima farming. Big AP farming in BFA too, potentially. Gotta get your neck levels up, boys. Gotta match me at do I even have the heart on me? I don't think I do. I think I was like to 97 or something. Stupidly high that no sane person needs, but I was a guy who farmed island expeditions a lot, so mm-hmm. I might have to try doing this boss on a hunter or two if there is like a feat of strength attached to getting the bow. Like you don't have to, I don't need to, but it's like I may as well get it, right? I have a lot of other stupid achievements that don't really do anything, but I've just like gone for them anyway. Pretty sure the chains don't insta-kill you anymore if you get sucked into them. Oh, you don't. They don't even get sucky anymore. So I'm not gonna chance the circle. And here's another weird, maybe unpopular opinion I have about Shadowlands. This fight is shit, but I really liked Phase 3. Like the end, like Phase 3 on its own, I think is a really good fight. And if you only had to do that part, this would have been a really sick like end boss. Like I really kind of want Blizzard to do like a pretty short end fight for once. Like Gallywix is decently short, but like it could be a little bit shorter. Like I'd love the thought of like a 4 minute like fucking edge of your seat CE boss. I think at least I think I want that. Don't think I have to do both sides. Just like go this way. As best as I can remember. Can't remember. Can you phase her before the end of the phase even? Can you like push her? I'm like holding buttons because I like just remember. I think I used to have issue with like one of these sets for some reason. Maybe. I think this might be like one of the hard parts. She starts casting her kick right now. Oh, never mind. She's phasing already.
Quickly, champions! Non Sylvanas!
All right. One shot on cheat mode for Vengeance right here. Vengeance, or at least give me like my fourth bow. Nope. Not a thing. Again, not a bad first day. Like I'm gonna probably do more later tonight. But I'm gonna take a little break to go make some food for Evade Raid. I still got Death Charger from Stratholme in the morning during my vault video, which is pretty pog. And then I got Mimron's Head first Ulduar run, which I'll take that. Would have been nice to have like a nice trio amounts to say I've got gained for today, but I'll still take those two. I still got plenty more characters. Like I can go on my this warrior and go do ICC and stuff. So got plenty and plenty of characters. It's just how much other time for everything else can I like fit these legacy runs into. So go ahead and let everybody go for now. I'll catch you guys in about an hour for Evade Raid. Or maybe it might actually no, I think we'll still be starting at the normal time. We'll just be doing our heroic and waiting potentially for a couple of minutes for a few people. I very much foresee Evade pushing its we're gonna probably push our start of raid time 30 minutes back or so. It seems like for whatever reason, this last like 2 months of raiding has like it's like every other day someone is half an hour later, so we're gonna probably just like push it back. So I'll see everybody again real soon. Good luck with your farming anything yourselves.